Welcome to my live, guys. I was at clinic today, so wait, hold on. Look how cute it is, guys. Is it not just the cutest ooty patootie? I am. I know. Guys, I know. Trust me. I know. So, what are you guys up to? Welcome to the live today. What do I want to talk about today? Let's talk about medicine. Let's talk about medicine, guys. Am I right? Okay, and when I say medicine, I talk about the Western standardized practice of healing. Very big air quotes on healing because very big air quotes on healing because I'm not sure a lot of it is healing. Okay, so something came up today. So if you don't know me, hey, welcome to the live. I'm your girl, Tembegile Dube. Okay, soon to be Dr. Dube. Okay, speaking to me now. Okay, so let me stay focused because I'm a little bit like losing it. Okay. So yes, I was talking about like Western medicine or their art of healing. And currently, if you don't know, I'm in school to be a naturopathic doctor, right? I'm in school to be a naturopathic doctor. What led me here is when I was doing my undergrad, I was getting a bachelor's of science in biology at Ohio State and absolutely loved it. I have so many vlogs from Ohio State, a whole bunch that I'm sure I never even posted, but that was an amazing time. Like, that was a beautiful experience. But anyways, my major is biology, and to be pre-med, like in undergrad, you need to have some research hours, right? Adeline says, I've been so busy I haven't been able to watch your lives. I'm so excited to watch this one. Hey, Adeline. What's up? Thanks for liking the live. Welcome to the live. Today, we're just talking about like what people call medicine, or the practice of healing people. So yes, I was an undergrad. I had like hours I needed to do to go to medical school. So I started shadowing a heart surgeon, right? And it was cool. It was great. We would go. He treated me like a medical student, mind you. Like, I am maybe like 21 at the time, and I'm in my maybe I was in my sophomore year of college. And I'm in here, we see the patients together when we do rounds. Thanks for sending all the likes. So yeah, we would go to rounds together. We would go to clinic, and in clinic is when patients come in for their first visit, right? Come in usually because there's a chief complaint, right? They're, having shortness of breath, struggling to get around. And that was like one of the most interesting patients I had seen. It was just like an interesting dynamic. And I went in there, and mind you, I'm a student at the time, so I'm still a student now, just in a different setting. We walked in. Before we walked in, I saw his scans, and it was of his heart, and I could see the blood flow and it flowing back. So the doctor had already told me like what was going on, and we were going into the room, and we go in there and we see it's three people in the room. It's a woman, a younger woman, and then the patient, who is this man. And we walk in to tell him this news, right? Mind you, I'm a student, right? I'm having a good day. This is cool. Like, I'm learning. This is like, oh my gosh. Okay, so we just saw that he has a valve leakage. Me and the doctor just talked about this. Understood. He just needs surgery. Okay, cool. We go in there, and the doctor starts explaining what's going on. Okay, so you have a leaky valve, right? One of your valves in your heart is leaking. So that's causing the blood to not all get oxygenated. Because he's wondering, like, I came in because I was having shortness of breath. And now I'm at a cardiologist and you guys are telling me all these things, like, what's going on, right? But because the heart is what pumps out the blood, which has the oxygen and everything into the body, a problem here could end up causing shortness of breath. So anyways, they had to tell him that, and then tell him that basically he's gonna need surgery, right? He needs surgery. And come to find out, who's in the room is his ex-wife and his daughter. And when we told him that he was gonna need surgery, the daughter left the room crying. And okay, mind you, I'm still a student at this time. I'm a sophomore in undergrad at that time. And I'm thinking, like, dang, I wonder like what upset her so much. But whoa. Hey, turn on the light. But anyways, I'm wondering like what upset her so much. And I wasn't thinking of like, ooh, I don't know what you were saying. I don't know what like she was thinking, but at the time I'm thinking, okay, we know there's a problem and we have the solution. Like, he has a leaky valve, we're gonna do valve replacement, yes. But what she was hearing like is this is open heart surgery on her father, right? And there's so many risks associated with that. But at the time, when I'm standing on this side, like, I'm not seeing like what's scary, because it's about science, guys. Like, he's got it. He's been doing surgery for like 20 something years. Like, dude, he's gonna be okay, But I wasn't thinking of the other side of it. And I don't think I really started to until I started to volunteer for the Ronald McDonald House, which was directly across from the Children's Hospital. So at some point I got a job doing research at the Children's Hospital. And on certain days when I got off, I would just go volunteer at the Ronald McDonald House. And if you don't know, the Ronald McDonald House is associated with McDonald's, of course, but it is supposed to be a home away from home for families whose children are in the hospital and they live more than 50 miles away from the hospital. Oh my God, so many sad stories happen there too. And it's not like, okay, let's not even get into the sad stuff, but it was so sweet because the families are able to stay and just regularly hop over to the hospital. Don't know what I was saying all this to say. How long did you have to go to school for that? Well, my undergrad was 4 years, and then now I'm going to be in school for 4 years. So at the end of this year, I'll have 3 more years. So we'll see. We'll see about everything. But what all that was to say is, during my time shadowing at that heart hospital, we saw one patient, and she looked healthy, what you would consider healthy, like she was like average size or even smaller. Her appearance looked pretty healthy, but she had just finished having major heart surgery. And so after we left the room checking on her rounds, I asked the doctor, I was like, Dr. R, do you think that she's gonna be back? And he said, oh yeah, definitely. And it was as if like it was just a regular thing. And I was just shocked. Like, these people are coming in for surgery, open heart surgery, and they're like, it's supposed to be, and this is regular that they would do this more than once. And it was that day I said, no, I cannot do it. I cannot go to medical school. I cannot do that. I cannot do that. I cannot do that. I cannot do that. And so, like after I graduated undergrad, I then went, I was in California for a while, for like 4 years actually. And initially, oh, thank you, Madison. Ow, my eye is hurting. Why is my eye hurting? Ah! Ooh, that hurt. Okay, hold on. That's crazy. Thanks for liking the live. I'm trying to find out if it hurts anywhere else. Ooh, that's crazy. I'm going to the clinic tomorrow, but anyways, that's fine. I'll just tell them. Ooh, I wonder if it's my eyeball or the lid. I think it might be the lid. No. Okay. Ooh, yeah, right there. Okay. Alright, it's fine. We'll be fine. Yeah, so it was that day that I decided I wasn't gonna go to medical school. And then 4 years later, at some point I found out about naturopathic medicine, and I was like, oh, these things exist. Like, I am gonna get into that. And that led me to this school in Chicago. So now that I'm here, it's interesting. It's interesting learning different ways of healing, and I really appreciate that. But what I'm seeing is that many to all like regulated systems are going to kind of like have a level of inauthenticity. And by that I mean healing is something that is innate to our bodies. For one, our bodies are meant to heal. They do that on their own already. So there's that. And there's also how people native to different lands have had healing practices for centuries of how to heal people. They would use things right from the earth, right? Different minerals, different rituals, different practices they would do would help heal people. And I mean, even like pharmaceuticals now, they're made from plants, right? So people had an understanding of how things worked on this earth. And then some people saw it and said, okay, let me create a system out of this. And they created like an educational system that then led to like boards and standards of care being set by these people who were disconnected from how healing practices already existed. If you get my drift. So I feel like that's just what I'm learning here, because I thought doing naturopathic medicine was going to be, I thought it was going to be like natural. I thought I was going to be seeing herbs like in the outside, like collecting them, learning about them that way. I thought it was going to be more spiritually like here, but it's still very like, and still feels very disconnected, because I mean, we do as naturopathic doctors still take all of those classes that traditional medical school takes, but then also all of these different modalities of healing, from like hydrotherapy to acupuncture to functional medicine to this to that, all these different things. But it is what it is. No, guys, no, like wait, is it here? Let's see. Oh, right here, honey. Oh, yeah, that. Yeah. Ooh. Jeez Louise. Why though? Why though? Yeah. I am posting a video today. It'll be up later. It's going to be a meditation. It's actually going to be day 30, the 30-day practice. If you guys didn't catch that, you should check it out. It's amazing, beautiful meditations by me. I love them, so check them out. The last one is today. It's not like really a meditation. It can be. So just listen and check it out, and we'll see. Cults. Yeah, guys. It's in 16 minutes. It's been a day. Also, so today, we went to clinic and we did, we had a simulated patient. And it was cool. It was our first, like, practice exam for this semester. The practical is tomorrow, on Thursday. And the patient came in, and starts talking about all these different things. And it was cool because it's about having personal skills, interpersonal skills, because it's one thing to be like smart. It's another thing to be smart and able to share that knowledge, because some people will explain something in a language that's so complex that not many people understand what they're saying. And then it's like, what's the value of being smart then? Because people can't even understand you, right? But there's some people who are still that smart and they're able to speak to people in a language that they understand. So that was just a thing I noticed there, and it was great, of course, because I know how to talk to people, Yes. So, how are you guys doing? How's your day? How's your health? How's your life? I don't like when things are out of order. But also this is out of order too. So, could be both. All right, guys. Let's get in right here. I guess I am the host, so I guess it would be up to me to do something. But yeah, this is just a reminder to use your time wisely, as I'm probably not doing the most wisest right now, but yeah, use your time wisely, because we only get so much time, and there's so much time in the day still. Like, there's so much time in the day, and there's so much that we can accomplish with this time. And I'm just thinking of, even in my commute, a lot of times my commute is like 2 hours. So in that time, I'm able to do work because I'm not driving, right? So I am doing work. I am catching up on assignments, doing assignments early. I'm sending emails, making sure I'm getting stuff done. And that's just the value of using time wisely, because I could just sit there and scroll on Instagram the entire time and then just arrive, and then do it going back. Or I could use that time. So, can't be like, oh, I don't have enough time. We just get to use our time. Use our time. Use our time. Use the time wisely. Wisely. Yeah, guys. Thanks for liking the live. Oh, yes. I get to talk to my little sister today. Oh, I haven't talked to her in a minute, so yeah, let me call my little sister. We get to talk. All right, guys. Love you. Mwah. Make sure you like the live and